back to this week's episode of the SMS Weekly Digest,
The Mouth of South.
We're your anchors, Corey
and Kalia. Let's look at this week's teacher feature.
Got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh.
What's your name?
My name is Mrs. Peters.
What do you teach and where are you located?
I teach 8th grade math in 804 in the 8th grade hallway.
How long have you been teaching at SMS?
This is lucky year 13.
What was your favorite subject in school?
Math.
Who do you consider your closest teacher?
Closest teacher friend would probably be Mr. Peters. I see him a lot, but outside of my husband, Mr. Peters, probably Mrs. Narrow.
Has anyone inspired you growing up, and if so, who?
Mr. and Mrs. Ginch, they were my orchestra teachers starting in 5th grade all the way through my senior year of high school, and I still love them and correspond with them frequently.
And last question, if you could be any book character, what would it be and why?
Probably Matilda from the Roald Dahl book Matilda. I just like how she escaped into books and could use magic. I thought it was cool growing up.
Got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet.
Wow, I'm hungry. What's for lunch this week?
And now, the weekly.
Hoagies and grinders, navy beans, meatloaf sandwich, sloppy dough, sloppy dough, sloppy dough, come on, sloppy dough, sloppy dough, you done, sloppy dough. Snowball!
Well, something to be said for enthusiasm.
Snowball! Snowball! Snowball and snowball!
Let's look for the new kid in town now attending South Middle School.
There's a new kid in town.
What's your name?
Johnny Valilla.
What grade are you in?
6th.
Where did you transfer from?
North.
How is North different from South?
A lot of things are different from North to South. It's the band is all brass, which I'm not used to. In North, we play together as an entire band, like the flutes and the clarinets and all that. So a lot of the classes are different, but nothing else is really that strange other than the layout.
Would you say that South has a harder difficulty than North?
I would say it has well, it depends on what class you're talking about. In the band, it is a little bit harder because it's like they have different warm-ups and different music, and it's different from what I'm used to.
If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
Power to go back in time. Is that?
That's
yeah, it's that because you could redo your life the entire way, and you could. But eventually it'd get boring because then you have all the different like.
And how do you like South so far?
South so far is pretty good. I like it. It's about the same as North. I really like. They're battling out. It's neck and neck right now. So far South is winning by a teeny little bit.
Now onto the SMS selfie second.
And now, the selfie second.
But first, let me take a selfie. If you would like to be a part of the selfie second, hashtag your selfies of you and your friends turning it up with hashtag SMS selfie second on Instagram, or email them to us at eleadersms@gmail.com.
How long have you been playing basketball?
Since I was like 6.
What position do you play?
Cheat.
What are your plans for high school basketball?
Just play all 4 years and hopefully get on varsity.
And who inspired you to play?
No one really. I just like it a lot and I love it, so that's why I play.
Now let's hear from Miss Narrow in the Counselor's Corner. Miss Nero, what are you going to talk about today?
Great. This is what we're going to talk about. There is a myth amongst middle school students, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, that they have the BFF, the best friend forever. I tell them all my secrets and they're my best friends, so I know they would never tell anybody. Myth. Myth. It's not true. Anyway, a lot of times in middle school, you get best friends. And you think you guys are the bestest friends in the whole wide world. But in the meantime, while you two are calling each other, "That's my BFF," did you realize that all the other kids that you're friends with are listening to you call this other person your BFF? So what do you think all those other friends of yours say? So what do you think they're all thinking?
Probably like, oh, I guess I'm not your best friend, or I'm not as important as the other person.
Ding, 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 ding. Genius. Yes. And then when you're in middle school, what do you go say to the other friends? Because you're hurt. Your feelings have been hurt. You thought you were the best friend. So what do you go do?
Let's not be friends with them anymore.
And you go talk about them to other people because you're mad at them. And guess where that leads you? A vicious cycle. And sometimes it comes in here to the office. Now, Miss Marty, didn't you have a best friend that you still have from middle school?
I sure do.
Yep. And tell me, was it an easy road?
No, not all the time. No.
Now to Mr. Mitchell with this week's Principal Minute. Irving, Stapleton, and Kelsey Norman coming in. What do you think about it?
Well, I think it's an exciting time. I think it's an exciting time in education for the kids that are here, for the teachers that have been working with them, for the families. You know, as the kids transition to the next phase of their education, whether it be grade or a building or whatever, the prospects of what they're going to do with that, you know, what they've learned and the accomplishments and the things that they've done in this building, they'll take that on to the high school. You know, they're going to do great things, whether it's in the classroom or in the extracurricular arenas. It's going to be fun to watch. I mean, we're always excited about that as teachers and community members to see what the kids that we've worked with go on to do. And this has been an exceptional group of 8th graders to work with. I've enjoyed it a lot, and you know, I wish I would have had the opportunity to work with them longer, but I haven't. But the time that I've spent here, man, what a neat bunch. I'm really excited to see the things that happen and the accomplishments that they have moving forward, and we're excited to get the 6th graders, the new batch of 6th graders in. I mean, it's just it's really cool. Education's a unique career because you get to see a lot of really fun, interesting kids and watch them go and do their.
And you can see who stands out above the rest and who.
You know, and it's not just about that. It's about just working and seeing individual kids grow and develop and become good at what they choose to do. And some of them are artists, and some of them are writers, and some of them are athletes. And it's just, you know, what a kid that's learning to play a music instrument, and when they leave the junior high or the middle school, you know, they're good at it. It's like, wow, look at that. And it doesn't mean that they're the best in the whole world. But you've seen them develop and get better at whatever it is they choose to do, and it's fun.
I like playing.
Let's hear some wise words from Mr. Stat's Words of Wisdom.
Good morning, everyone. This week's words of wisdom are: don't expect people to listen to your advice and ignore your example. Thank you and have a great day.
Now I have some words of wisdom to help keep your life in check. Do what you love. Now we see the most interesting man in the world in his natural habitat.
He is the most interesting man in the world.
Greetings, my friends. You know, as the world's most interesting man, I am frequently asked what could be done to make the world a better place? And I have to reply to that, it would be that everyone grow a mustache. And so, in honor of that, effective this Monday, all students and staff, male and female, are required to grow mustaches. If you cannot grow a mustache, you have to come by Mr. Walkup's room and pay a $10 fine. Just kidding. Stay healthy, my friends.
Let's see some dank memes with this week's meme moment.
Send your memes to eleadersms@gmail.com for your chance to win a sweet treat. Now let's get the random fact of the week.
Let's get some cat facts with Mr. Bromley.
Presenting Cat Facts by Cat Randy.
Cats have over 20 muscles that control their ears. Alright, that's all I got today.
Let's get them totally talented folks.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment.
Be careful what you do. Don't go around when I play it.
If you are totally talented, send your clips to eleadersms@gmail.com for your chance to get featured.
Hey guys, it's Honeycut, and I'm here with the bell music. Last week's theme was clean.
You're a boy, make a big noise playing in the street. Gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face. You big eyes look up to the skies and see. We are the champions, my friend. Under pressure, brings the building down, strips the family into caviar and cigarettes, well versed in etiquette, extraordinarily nice. Tonight, I'm gonna have myself a real good. Bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my.
The winner was Miss Payne. Please remember to always vote in the box in the library that's decorated and says Bell Music Guesses. You could win some awesome prizes.
Here's Allie and Macy with Mally.
Oh, I'm Macy.
I'm Allie.
Welcome back to the Mally Show.
Today's national days are National Almond Day, so go eat some almonds or throw almonds at Macy. And National Do a Grouchy Favor Day, so if Macy is in a grouchy mood, like this, you can go do her a favor. Or National Tartar Sauce Day. Go eat some tartar sauce with your fish.
Okay, the person who found the mustache was... In this week's digest, email us at eleadersms@gmail.com. Now to
What did the buffalo say when his son left?
Buffalo.
Bye, son.
I can't believe I didn't go to the gym today.
Why?
That's 7 years in a row now. My dog, he used to chase people on the bike all day. And I finally took the bike away from him.
So what happened?
Take it away. So he didn't chase him on the bike.
Oh, makes sense, makes sense. How do you organize a space party?
I don't know.
You plan it. Get it? Plan it?
Mm-hmm. Hi.
Now it's time to turn it up.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment.
Be careful what you do. Don't go around when I play it.
Now here's your multilingual provider. Welcome, young little children of the Americas. I am your friendly multilingual provider, here to help you with all your multilinguistical needs. And today we're just going to be doing a few different sayings in a few different languages. So, yeah, yeet. The first basic saying is hello. You know, it's just a greeting, and there's a few different languages that I want to do it in. First one is French. It's bonjour. So, yeah. The second one is Spanish, and it's hola. So. Next one is German. You say Guten Tag. Then you do Italian. It's ciao. And then a simple one, it's Hawaiian, and you can also use it for goodbye as well, and it's aloha. And then the second one is going to be goodbye. It's just a different greeting or, you know, leaving phrase. So, yeah. First one is French, and in French to say goodbye you say adieu. And the second one is in Spanish, it's adios. Like adios amigos. And then in German it's auf Wiedersehen. So, yeah. Cue the sound of music. Pew!
So long, farewell, I'll be just saying goodnight. I hate to go and leave this pretty sight.
In Italian, it's arrivederci, so you also might have heard that. Don't know where. Might have though. And then of course, aloha is also goodbye in Hawaiian. So those were a few little greetings, and next week in those same languages, I'll have little sayings to say after you use some of those greetings. So, adios amigos, arrivederci, bye. After where's Jesus himself?
Clap, clap. That one too.
No.
Adios, amigos.
Let's look at some fine arts.
What were you guys trying to accomplish with this project?
For this project, we were trying to win. Well, not really, but we were trying to push ourselves and try to accomplish something that was really big, and we don't have a lot of time to do that, so that was challenging.
What was the project?
It was a logo, basically, and we had to fill it with Zentangles, and we had to color it with only 4 colors, and we could use different like shades and stuff of that color to make it more interesting.
Okay, what place did you guys get?
We got first.
Who were you competing against?
We were competing against the 3rd hour and 6th hour. Well, our class.
Let's connect to some clubs.
Ghetto. Hey, I got this new dance for y'all called the Soldier Boy. You just gotta punch, then crank.
Let's see what's on the calendar. Next week will be Spirit Week, and we will have a pep assembly on Tuesday, February 20th, so get your peppy on.
Parent-teacher conferences are Wednesday, February 21st and Thursday, February 22nd from 4 to 7:30.
So be prepared, because you will get interrogated. Probably not, though.
Also, there will be no school Friday the 23rd, so enjoy your day off. Don't forget, you can be a part of the SMS Weekly Digest, sending videos or pictures of your class turning it up to eleadersms@gmail.com. Would you like to see more projects by the e-leaders? Check out our website at eleadersms.wixsite.com/eleaders.
Insert outro clip here. Remember, talk slow.
With this week's
Okay, stop it.
My head itches.
Ow, my pimple.
Go.
Okay.
What are they talking about?